Although cyber attacks are rapidly growing in volume and sophistication, the fact of the matter is that organizations are still struggling to fight back. But you might ask yourself, why do I even bother to learn cybersecurity basics? I'm already protected and nothing can happen to the company I work for. This is a common misconception. Since cybercriminals find new vulnerabilities each day and no one can say that they are out of danger. So, you can help by understanding the basic cybersecurity dangers and by staying alert. 5% of company files are well protected, and companies globally are now losing an average of 3.92 million per breach. And if that sounds big, this will blow your mind. US companies are losing more than double that. A single data breach incident is likely to cost your organization upwards of $8.19 million. Moreover, learning about cybersecurity is beneficial, not only for your workplace, but also for you. Cybersecurity training can help to keep you protected in your privacy, conceal your identity, and keep your data safe from hackers or anyone else who might be trying to keep tabs on your online activity. That's why you should understand the basics of cybersecurity rules to protect your work and your private life. What are cybersecurity threats? Let's move on to the cybersecurity threats themselves. Cybersecurity threats refer to malicious digital attacks that are aimed at getting unauthorized access to a computer network. The objective is usually to steal or corrupt data or to trigger system failure. Examples of cybersecurity threats include attacks controlled by humans. One of the most popular methods is social engineering, which doesn't necessarily involve technology but relies on special methods of communication to extract data. A well-known example is phishing. A cybercriminal sends an email and tries to impersonate someone you know. The email address, name, or sender's photo might seem very familiar, so you're more likely to share the information. The second example is technology-related attacks. One of the common attack vectors here is malware, viruses, cryptolockers, worms, and trojans. Some of them are programmed to spread into files. Some of them encrypt files or corrupt data. However, the main aim is to sneak into the system through a specific program or part of the code. We will talk about malware and phishing in detail in the upcoming security training courses. Today, we will discuss general cybersecurity rules and the way you can mitigate them. Following these simple steps can prevent you from the attacks we've mentioned and safeguard your work. Device security rules. First, let's discuss device security rules. Every single device, such as a cell phone or laptop, is a potential vulnerability that cyber attackers could eventually take advantage of. Here's what you should do to protect your device and the network. Install and update applications from and via trusted sources only. Use multi-factor authentication wherever possible. Don't allow applications access to personal data. Regularly scan USB drives for viruses and don't use your personal USB drives for business purposes. Lock or turn off devices before leaving, and then lock offices. Delete all information when disposing of old devices. Email security. Moving on to emails. Emails are among the top 3 most common types of communication nowadays, and, sadly, users can't really control the incoming messages. You might be too busy to sort out the bad emails from the legitimate ones. Cybercriminals are aware of that, which is why email attacks are on the rise. Here's what you can do to enhance your email security. Don't open or download attachments if you're not sure that these files are safe. Don't email personal information, financial details, or credentials. Double-check email addresses. You might accidentally send documents or personal data to people outside of your organization or open a phishing email from someone impersonating your colleagues. Double-check all incoming invoices and financial operations before you proceed with payments. If you have any doubts about whether or not the email was sent by a legitimate party, immediately contact your system administrator or your managed IT provider. Internet access security. Next, Internet access security rules. All operations and communications are performed online, and the number of web-based attacks is growing each year. You can't limit or cancel these processes, but you can use these rules to stay safe. Don't connect to free Wi-Fi spots with your corporate devices. Don't use free services for sharing work-related files. Use a VPN when you connect to your workspace remotely. Don't click suspicious links or ads on the websites you visit. Download files from trusted websites only. Don't leave your personal data on suspicious websites. Password security. And lastly, password security. According to the statistics, 24% of users from the US will set up weak passwords, such as 12345 or password. You might be aware of the importance of stronger passwords. However, maybe you still use the same passwords for different accounts or share your credentials with friends or colleagues. You never know where the next attack vector will come from, so you should take these rules into account to enhance your password security. Always change the default password. Choose strong and unique passwords. The general rule of thumb is to create long passwords that include capital letters, numbers, and special characters. To make your password even stronger, use a random combination of letters, numbers, and special characters for your password, instead of words or sentences. Don't reuse passwords. Don't use the same password for different accounts. Never share credentials or store them at your desk. Although cybersecurity is your sysadmin's responsibility, you can protect your and your company's data by proactively safeguarding your activities. The best advice of all is to follow these simple rules mentioned in the course. However, you should understand that you can't fix security incidents yourself if something has already happened. Contact your IT team or tech department and alert them about the issue. Now you know the basic cybersecurity measures. Hope this will help you to protect yourself and your workspace. Thanks for watching.